Well, hi there, everyone, and welcome to today's VIP Trade Room with Roger Scott and Matt Horton. My name, let me see here. My name is Raleigh White, and I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas, and I'm going to be your moderator today. Now, in today's session, Roger is going to be covering a range of important topics with a focus on Kane's brand new gamma exposure trading terminal. Now, Roger and Kane are going to analyze your stock requests. Kane's going to give Roger the delta for profit, and then Roger's going to guess which options the system picked. Now, if you've got questions during Roger's presentation, please type them in the chat window, and we'll address them periodically throughout the session so as to not interfere with his presentation. Now, folks, the chat is open to everyone, so remember the ground rules. Be kind, keep to the topic, no political discussions whatsoever. Please keep side conversations to a minimum and focus on the education and information that Roger is sharing, because he's here to give us an edge and to help us all become more confident and consistent in our trading activities. Now, this morning at 8 o'clock, Roger came on live with us in his pre-market show, and he shared right off the bat what he thought were some small caps that we might want to check out. And I'm going to copy and paste those into the chat panel so you all can see those. So once again, looking at GLUE and EVTC, ATCH, and CHEK. Now, the one thing to remember about these small caps is Roger's selection process is based on price action and extreme volume pre-market. Also remember that small caps are not market dependent. They're not moved by the same things that move the broader markets that we focus on, because they're largely invested in from retail traders like ourselves and not big institutions. He also recommends that you only consider trading these during normal market hours, not pre-market hours. And if your levels aren't achieved by 2 p.m. in the afternoon, in other words, if you don't see that clear-cut entry by 2 p.m., just don't even bother trading. And always remember never to hold these stocks overnight. In a perfect world, what we're expecting with these small caps to do based on their pre-market activity is we expect them to pop pretty quickly after the market opens in the morning, giving you your opportunity. If they don't, it's not worth spending time on them. Now, as far as Roger's catalysts were concerned, there were 4 that he was focused on today. Number 1, on the Fed side, there's the Empire State Manufacturing Index came out, and it came out at about a negative 8.7%, suggesting that there's been a manufacturing contraction in the Empire State area. Also focused for him is on the MAGs, the Magnificent Seven stocks, and particularly since Tesla was up 7% pre-market. Looking at the chip sector, NVIDIA down 2%. And then on the industrial side, looking at United Pacific up about 1%. Now, Roger also shared what his stock watch list was for today, and that's a series of long and short stocks. So from that standpoint, let me go ahead and put these in the room for everyone to see as well. And for those of you that were with us, you do know that Roger basically brings up each one of these tickers, does a very quick analysis, and then moves on to the next one. But these are the ones that, once again, made his long and short watch list pre-market today. Now, Roger also caveats things this way. If you're considering trading any of these stocks, just make sure that if you're looking for a breakout, you've got a perfect, a good, strong breakout signal. Or if you're looking to short one of these, make sure that it's a solid breakdown before you consider those. And when he wrapped things up, here were his closing comments before the open. He says, number 1, it's a Monday, and it's a Monday before major reports. And typically the markets are going to be sort of slow sideways, pretty much in a wait and see mode. Because on Tuesday, we have a big retail sales report coming out. And then Wednesday, we have the FOMC data coming out and the Associated Press conference. And everybody and their brother are expecting that there will be some kind of a rate cut. Also, he mentioned that the markets remain pretty non-directional. Even though they're basically at highs, they're just not really moving, as the number of stocks that are reaching 52-week highs or 52-week lows, it's all relatively flat. He also suggested, not suggested, told us, he said, look at the mags. They're overextended. And we're talking about the Magnificent Seven stocks that make up about 40% of the market. They're overextended. And he says the technicals seem to point to the fact that they're bound to start drifting back towards the AEMA. And if they do that, is the market going to be resilient enough to hold itself up, or will the mags basically bring the markets down with it? And he's not talking about a big correction here or a huge sell-off in the market. He's just basically saying he feels that if the market can't sustain the mags coming down, then we could see a dip in the markets. He also noted that the bonds were moving higher as interest rates were poised to go lower, and the fact that right now, the market is pricing in rate cuts in September, October, and December. So those were his closing comments coming into the open. And I'm going to ask him if anything's changed, as we're looking at the markets midday. So once again, folks, today's focus is going to be on Kane's brand new gamma exposure trading terminal, which was introduced this weekend. Now, Roger and Kane are going to analyze your stock requests, and Kane is going to give Roger the delta for profit, and Roger is going to guess which options the system picked. So here's what you need to do for me. Go ahead and give me one stock that you feel will best meet Roger's criteria in the chat. And time permitting, I'm going to ask Roger and Kane for their analysis. So folks, go. Give me your stock tickers, and I'll write these down, and I'm going to feed them to Roger and Kane as they come into the markets. All right. Good ones. Okay.
Marty.
Excellent, Lloyd. Excellent suggestions. Oh, boy. Yeah, Roger and Kane are going to have fun with these.
All right.
Hey there, Roger. I'm sitting here writing furiously as people are giving us some stock symbols, but I certainly have enough to get us started. But it's great to see you, my friend.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, it's also wonderful to go ahead and to see that we've got Kane here, we've got Matt, we have you. Man, this is like Murderer's Row when it comes to education and trading in the market. So it's fantastic. So, my friend, anyway, you close today by saying, Raleigh, it's Monday before big reports. Historically, things are going to be slow. I'm concerned that the mags are overexposed. Bonds are rising. Anything here midday that has you change your assessment? Any surprises this morning at all, Roger?
Not really. Here, let me share my screen real quick. Not too much. Not as of yet. Let me take it here. Not really so much as this. I mean, we are kind of choppy. We're not really doing much. We're kind of keying off the VWAP here. I'm actually surprised, a little surprised at how overextended it still is. But again, we're really getting up there. We're really starting to get. We're touching this level. And again, after we do that, it tends to cool off.
Right.
And this is not because I'm trying to market time. It's simply because the natural behavior of the market. And again, we went all the way from 636 to 660 without as much of a pullback. I think the market needs just a little bit of a breather. And again, I'm not looking for a big move just down to here. I'm not really expecting anything huge or anything crazy. Right. And I'm not taking breakouts as a result of that right now. I'm only taking short pullbacks. But no, I mean, this is just crappy price action. This is Monday right here. Mm-hmm. This is Monday. What I am surprised a little bit of is that we still haven't broken. I think there's a good chance we'll break the VWAP if this continues. The bulls will, as the day progresses, the bulls will start giving off and taking profits from this rally, as especially with these wicks. And I think we'll just kind of settle down, maybe come down here a little bit. But the fact that this structure is still holding is a little bit surprising. But again, it's Monday, and so there's nothing crazy, nothing out of this world. Not like last week where I was expecting a range day and I was surprised.
Right.
So this is it's very, very typical for a Monday to gap up like this, consolidate, and then at the end of the day, start just come right back where we started.
All
Very,
right.
very, very non-typical for a Monday. Well, how was your weekend?
My weekend was fantastic.
Good.
The weather here has been beautiful. We got a little taste of fall, which is very, very nice. So a lot of outdoor activity, a lot of fun with the grandchildren, and a lot of R&R. And once again, excited to be with you here today because I know you and Kane were very busy this weekend with the launch of Kane's new GEX terminal. And I
Yes.
understand that went incredibly well. So I think I'm excited to hear about it. And I know the people in the room that weren't with us this weekend are probably also pretty intrigued as to what's going on.
Oh, I think so. And I think a lot of people, we're going to do so Friday for anybody who, where is my drink? Oh, here's my drink. For anybody who wasn't here on Friday. Oh, Kane, I didn't, my screens were low. How are you doing, Kane?
Oh,
Didn't even get
I'm
a chance
great.
to say hi to you.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well. I know it's still early in Los Angeles, the land of the angels, but welcome, welcome, welcome. We had a good weekend. We've been spending a lot of time together.
We have. It's always a great weekend spending time with Roger.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Very nice of you. Let me just, I'm kind of trying to look at a few things as we're doing this. So let me just pull this up here so I could see everything. And I want to make sure I have this here. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I got to have everything laid out. So as I was saying on on Friday, what I had you guys do was just come here live, give Raleigh a bunch of ticker symbols. Obviously, Raleigh and I have not talked since. There's no conspiracy here. I have no idea what those tickers are. I haven't even opened up the chat, so I don't know what they will be. And what we did on Friday, we did the same thing, but on Friday, you guys gave Raleigh the stocks, and what I did was I gave you my levels, and we compared it to Kane's levels, okay?
Right.
And I thought it was pretty good. It was about 85%. If you consider the strike prices, we were about 85% on, and I think that was amazing.
It was
Now,
amazing. Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was really, really great. Now um, today we're going to do something a little bit different. Very, very cool, just a little bit different. What we're going to do today is we're going to Raleigh's going to collect ticker symbols from you, which I already believe he did,
Yep.
and Kane is going to give me his levels, right? He's going to give me those levels, and I'm going to come up with the options, okay? The best case options. And then Kane is going to tell us whether the system matches, how closely the system matches my options
Ooh,
with his options. How about that?
that
So on
sounds great. Is
Monday,
this like man versus machine here?
yeah, yeah. Well, look, on Friday, I showed you how well the machine compares levels to me, right?
Right.
So now let's see how well the machine compares options to me. I think it's I mean, look, what good is this thing if it can't compare to me, right? If it can't compete with me, why would people want to spend thousands of dollars on it? That's how I look at it. You want this thing to compete, or at least, somewhat compete with me. And so far, it's been doing a fantastic job. Let me just say hello to everybody real quick, and then we'll get started. We got John, we got iPhone, Robert, Richard, Chris, Tim, Russ, Andrew, Jamie, Rihanna, Robert, David, Chris, Ken. Good morning, Ken. Forrest, or good afternoon. David, Barbara, Jay, Christopher, Jill. Hey, Jill, Deanna, Ken, Lisa, Chris. We got we got Dan. We got Deanna. We got Cyrus, Omar. Hey, Omar. Kay Jalon. We got Jim. We got Eduardo. We got Flying Ronin. We got Matt, Sean, Zoom user. We got Bugs. Hey, Bugs. iPad 4. We got Kevin. We got Cyrus, Michael, David, Andrew, Angie, Zoom user, Tim, Kevin, Ron, R Cloud, Peanut is here. Kane is here. Ralph is here. Maybe Kane will have his own stock for me to look at. Ivano, Cyrus, Chris, Flying Ronan, Peter, Shannon, Zoom user. Hello again. Catherine, Stacy, Moondog is in the house. Roger Scott is John, Mike, Gus, Thelma, Steve, Felicity, Mary, Wesley, SB, Dana, Chris, Tim, Sharita, Andrew, Harry, Kurt, Kay, Lewis, Adam, Beagle, Kathleen, Don, Jean, Ronaldo, DJ Dave, Daniel, iPhone, Zoom user. All right, we did that pretty quickly. And while we're at it, let me just open up YouTube. I haven't opened up YouTube yet. Let me open up YouTube. And let me go here and say hello to everybody. Got a lot of people here. We got C. Fazio, Joe, James, Mike, Rahit, Raj. How are you guys? I hope everybody's doing well. Okay, romper room, right? I love the romper room. Okay, let's. So first, let me give you my watch list. Okay, I'm going to give you my watch list stocks, and then we'll do this exercise. SFM. This is my short list. Okay, SFM, TW. BMA, VKTX. You should be only looking on the left side right now. There's nothing for you to see on the right side. VKTX, HAE, and FDS. I like this FDS. It's really good. Okay. And you know what else looks good? Not yet, almost. Looks good on a 5-minute, but not on a daily. Now let me give you my long list, okay? PGY, Oklo, Uber, STX, and maybe one of these or two of these are on the list. I don't know what the list is beyond me saying hello and just looking at a few. VSAT, I really like the stock. Matt, take a look at VSAT. WDC, this is overextended maybe for a day trade. GE, I still like. I know a lot of you made money on it over the weekend on options on weekly cash flow. Thank you for the emails. COF, CRDO. I can't give you the next one because we put it in the pit already. And then Roblox. Yes, I like Roblox a lot right now. Those are my stocks. You can always rewatch the video. You can always rewind, and you can always go right here. Let me give you the link, and you could see them, all these again. All right, that's my list, and I'm sticking to it, okay? Now, let me give you my prognosis for the session, and kind of let me tell you what I think and where we're at. And then we'll begin this exercise. We're actually doing pretty good on time. And a lot of people are still coming into the room right now. Okay. See something here. All right. Terrific, Jim. Terrific. So let's look at the SPY. As I mentioned this morning several times, you could see the SPY is deviating quite a bit from the 8-day EMA. Okay, quite a bit. It's definitely starting to get up there, and that's primarily as a result of mega caps, which are also deviating from the 8-day EMA. See this air pocket right here? Go back here. Okay. When was the last time you saw an air pocket that big? Just look, visually backtest this. What happens when we have an air pocket that big? What happens when we have an air pocket that big? What happens when we have an air pocket that big? What happens when we have an air pocket? Hey, T-Buzz. What's up? See you later. Have a good one. Tell Paul I said hi. You too. So we have a lot of air pockets. See that? We have a lot of air pockets. And I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay?
Yeah,
no problems with audio?
Loud and clear. Yep.
Okay, good. My charts are not showing. Can you guys see my charts?
Yeah,
of course
absolutely.
you can. I could see them on YouTube. So if I could see them on YouTube, you guys are definitely seeing my charts. So you see how it's deviating. Now, do you hear me talking about a crash? Do you hear me talking about any of that? No, I'm just saying it's getting too far away from the 8-day. And I don't care whether you believe me or not. Look, gets away, comes right back. Gets away, comes right back. Gets away, comes right back. Point me one place where it goes from the 8-day and just keeps going back to May. Show me one time. Do you think this time will be any different? I don't think so. I don't think so. So this is a little too far. A little too far. Doesn't mean every mag stock will go down, but it just means the mags need to cool off a little bit on a daily basis, okay? On a daily basis. You're in Zoom user. Whatever you want to be, you're already there. You're in the webinar right now, okay? Okay. I'm going to turn off the chat, Raleigh. I'm just going to let you deal with it.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. So you see how we're getting a little too far-fetched, but look at look at RSP. And this is what it's actually flat on the day. So the only thing, and QE, the only thing that's really, notice this is at the edge right here. And every time we've come to the edge, we either break out, and it hasn't happened once, or we come right back down. So I think we're getting a little far ahead of ourselves. That's all I believe, which means we may see a rotation into other stocks. It may be retail stocks. It may be consumer stocks. But if you look at XLK, it's getting a little toppier right now. Again, it's a little too deviated from the 8-day EMA. So I think we're going to have a sector rotation. And also, if you look at the bond market, the bond markets don't look like they're running away with the circus from these levels. Okay, let me put another one up here. They don't really look like they're running away too far from here. Okay, so I would venture to say if the bond market cools off, and I mean, look at this run up, right? That's a nice run up. It's a little too much too fast. That's all I'm saying. Please don't interpret what I'm saying as bearish. What I'm saying right now is not bearish. It's just simply saying the market, that the mags are just getting a little bit ahead of themselves. A little bit ahead of themselves. Okay? That's pretty much where we're at right now. So at the same time, there's not a lot of shorts out there because, well, the stock market keeps making new highs every day. So there's not much shorts to really go on unless we get a good pullback, which we may next couple of days. And also, as we started this conversation off, today is Monday. Today is Monday, and usually, look at what's been going on since we opened. Haven't really been doing much. Are you still in that short, Matt?
Yep.
Be careful, okay?
Watching it, yeah.
Yeah, be careful. But Volt isn't making you highs. Anyway, not a lot there, and this is not that atypical for a Monday. Okay, so I'm not expecting a lot of fireworks today. Maybe a little nibble at some day trades. But nothing really crazy or something that would really cause major selling pressure. I'm just not seeing that right now. Okay, if I was, I would tell you. But I'm mindful that we're a little overextended on the 8-day EMA. Okay. Okay, this is real time. All right. Just wanted to make sure I'm not delayed or anything. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to... Raleigh's going to give a stock. Kane is going to give a level. I'm going to mark that level on this chart, right? This is what I was trying to get on Friday, the levels. But Kane's going to give us the levels, and I'm going to give you the option, the strike price, and the expiration date. Okay?
Sounds good.
How about that? That should be that should be. I mean, let's see how well I could do compared to a machine, right? And let's see how close we are. All right.
Some people have called you Paul Bunyan, John Henry. You know all the stories.
I don't know. Maybe I'll miserably fail. You never.
I have a feeling that there's going to be not divergence. Let's put it that way. I think there's going to be convergence of brilliance here. All right. So anyway, folks gave me a bunch of stocks here. I have about 25 of them, which is plenty. But if you have some additional ones, you can put them here in the chat panel. Time permitting, we may not be able to get to them all. But right off the bat, Roger, ANET, A-N-E-T.
Okay, A-N-E-T. Now, all right. So, all right. We got A-N-E-T here. I would be... Okay, now we're looking at A-N-E-T the right way. Right, nice little support here. Okay, all right. Obviously, I would want to go long this. Kane, what's your level? And I think this is one of the stocks I actually gave levels on.
Yeah. So the major level that the software would target would be 150.
Oh, 150. So let's see. Just put it right there. Okay, let's just put it right there. Okay, so let's see. We're right now 144, 150. We're exactly one ATR away. So one ATR away. Let's see.
So what Roger's doing now is he's picking the option.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would go right here. I would go 18 days out. I would go 18 days out. And I would go, let's see here. Either 137s or 138s, 18 days out. Somewhere right here.
Okay. Nice. So the software, that is actually the second choice that it picked. The first pick, it was September 25th. It went a little bit shorter at the 140 strike. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's actually, it gives 138, 139, and 140. 140 was the top one that it picked, though.
Okay. So I wasn't too off it picked a little shorter term than me.
Right. Just one shorter.
The problem is it's like right on the cuff of one ATR.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's right on the cuff. So that all right, not bad. I wasn't like in Disneyland. Basically, if you went my way, you would have
left field.
No, not at all. Not at all. You would have bought yourself just an extra week of time and you would have picked the same strike price.
Yep.
That's no harm, no foul. Go ahead.
It was your first, Roger. It was your first one. You're just settling in now.
That's true. That's true.
Warming up.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is Uber.
Okay.
Uber.
Oh, I was looking at Uber. Uber was actually a stock that I really like right now. I think it was on our watch list this afternoon. All right. And what's your level on it? The level you're and if you already have the software, folks, you could do this along with us to make sure I'm not cheating.
That's right. It's targeting 100.
All right, 100. All the way up here, huh?
Yep.
Am I able to, let's see. See, on the other thing, I was able to make it smaller. Here, I'm not. All right. Well, it doesn't matter because I know where we're at right now. We're ATR is 2, so we're less than 1 ATR. Okay. So let's see. 97, 98, 100. We're like 1 ATR away. So in this case, I would go actually 11 days out. And I would go 60, 95, 96.
Yep. 95. So it shows same expiration, September 26th, 95 call.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Spot on.
Can't get better than that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Next one is Tesla.
Tesla. Oy vey.
Tesla. Ooh.
All right, I could do it. All right, what's your and folks, again, if you have the machine, knock yourselves out. I'm not looking at the machine right now.
Yeah.
I'm just
Tesla's got a lot of data, so it's taking a couple seconds here. So give it a couple more seconds.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm in no rush. This will be fun. This is fun. This way you could actually see how good Kane's machine is compared to me.
Okay. So as of this moment, it is targeting 420.
420.
Sorry. 400. 400.
Oh, we're looking. We want to go south, huh?
Yeah. It looks. It thinks it's overextended.
I see. I don't think it is, but we're not here to determine direction. We're just here to determine. All right, let's go to the puts. Let's see. Where are we right now? So 20 points, right?
20 points. Yeah.
20 points. Okay.
20 points looks like about 1.2 ATR roughly.
Yeah. We're going to go 445.
Yeah. So it picked 450.
Ha! Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Now, folks, if you'd done either of these, your delta 70 versus 73. It's pretty good, though. Would you say, Raleigh?
Absolutely.
It's pretty damn good, guys. Let's continue.
Google.
Oh, boy.
Google. GOOG or GOGL?
Yeah, that's right. Big difference.
GOOGL.
Okay. All right.
One second. I got to check what's going on here. Okay.
There was a quick question here for you, Kane. Does GEX terminal pick spreads or just basically calls and puts?
Only calls and puts, but if there's a lot of demand for spreads, we can add it in. So just
That's
let
what
me
I
know
was-
if you guys want it. Yeah.
That's what I was talking about, I think, yesterday, that may be the next feature, the spreads.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that may be very, 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 very cool. Okay.
So this Google is interesting because it is right on top. It's right at its major gamma pocket at 250. So the system's actually not giving a recommendation because we're
Forget
right
it.
there. Yep.
Let's pick another one.
Okay, another one. NVIDIA.
Oh, boy. All right.
Coming right off the headlines here.
Yeah.
Those are picking out the ones with thousands of contracts.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Make it as hard as you want for me.
I want to see smoke coming out.
You make it as hard as you want for me, okay? What's the strike? Is it still spinning?
It's spinning it. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Just finished. It is targeting 180.
All right.
And according to that, it says it's half an ATR away.
Yeah. So if it's half an ATR away, I'm just going to go right here. Now think about it. There's a lot of strike prices here, folks. And I'm going to pick this one, 172.50.
Spot on. 172.50. That's exactly what it picked.
Now, think about it, folks. Look at how many strike prices there are. There's a lot of expiration dates. I'm not cheating. There's no cheating going on here. I have no idea what the next stock Raleigh's going to come up with.
Okay, the next one happens to be Adobe, ADBE.
Oh, all right. Go for it, Kane. Give it your best. Let's see if I can. Let's see how close the computer can come to Uncle Roger.
Spinning. Yeah.
Yep.
All
Raleigh,
these
you're
are-
loving this, aren't you?
Was it last Friday? Somebody said this was like stock bingo.
Hey, you guys want it? It's one thing me going blah, blah, blah. You should buy this because it's blah, 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 blah. How about me showing you how good it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Adobe, it's targeting 330.
330. Let's take a look. 330, huh? 330.
That's about 1 3/4 of an ATR.
All right. About 1 3/4 ATR. Okay. All right. Adobe. Going to go to puts. You said 1 3/4, right?
Correct.
All right. Perfect. That's quite a distance there. 365.
Yep.
Expiring 32 days out.
Yeah, October 17th. It showed us both 370 and 365. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I misspoke. Not 355, 365. I was looking. I got delta wrong right here. 365. Folks, no.
Yep.
I was looking at 76 delta right here. 370.65. So this is the one that I was talking. I just started doing this and it messed with me. Yeah.
All right.
So
Spot
there,
on.
you got it. Yep.
Yeah. No, that was exactly what I was looking at. Go ahead. I'll do another 5 or 10 to prove to you that right on. Let's
How about
continue.
Oracle?
Okay.
Oracle.
Sure. Go ahead, Kane. Whip it out. Let me know.
All right.
What's the number we're looking at?
Okay. Spinning. Everyone picked the ones with tons of expirations and tons of contracts.
That's okay. I don't care. I'll do it.
All right, here we go. Looks like we are targeting 300. 300.
Okay. Let's do a put. 300.
And
You're going pretty close here.
Oh, that's really, yeah, that's only 0.1 ATR. That's not.
That's not even worth talking about. Let's find another one.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. GEV.
Oh, GEV.
Vernova. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We're targeting 650.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now we got something to work with. Somewhere right here. Okay, and we're right now at 631, 650. What's the ATR? So we're about 3/4 of an ATR away. Yeah, less than 1 ATR away. Okay. September 26th expiration, somewhere right here. 605s, I would say, or 60250s or 605s. One of these two.
All right. So in this instance, the software did not find an exact option for some reason, but it did give us guidelines. So it says, look for a minimum 10-day expiration and a target delta of about 70.
Oh,
so is
okay.
That
so
what we
not
got?
605, 610 right here.
Okay.
So I was off by one major strike price right here.
Yeah.
So I said 605. This thing said 610.
Yep.
Look at the delta, 0.70, 0.73.
Yeah, they're
It's
right
hard
on
to
top of each other. Yeah.
It's hard to guess, folks, when you have deltas that are this close. Like if one said 75, one said 66, I would easily pick one. But when you have 75, 73, 72, and 70, it's kind of you're throwing darts at that point. Basically, we got the right, we are definitely in the right expiration date and we're in the right zone.
Yeah.
Let's
so
do
it was
another
out
one.
10 days, 70 delta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I picked 11 days out, 73 delta.
Yeah.
So
Right in the ballpark.
same thing.
The next
Well, you don't
one-
have 10 days, you only have 11. So this is right on this because you got 4 days and 11 days. You don't have 10 days. So this is the closest one. And then the machine picked 0.70 and I picked 0.73.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Roger, next one is Netflix.
Ooh, Netflix. Okay.
Spin that wheel.
Yeah. And remember, folks, these levels that Kane are giving you, these are levels if you're going long or short. Survey says
it's targeting 1250,
1250.
which is 1.6 ATR away.
All right. All right. Again, see how it's going to be this one, October 17th, expiration. But the question is, I don't know if it's going to be somewhere between 1165 and 1155, somewhere right here.
Yep.
Somewhere right in this ballpark.
There you go. So it did choose that monthly expiration, and it chose 1150, 1160, and 1170 as possibilities. Yeah.
How did I get it or what?
Right in there.
Right in at 1160, right? I said 1160. I said somewhere right here. It picked 1160, right on the dot. So,
Right
folks,
Yeah.
what is the machine we're comparing to and why? Steve, we're comparing how good Kane's machine is to my eye, to my experience in my eye. On Fridays, we did the levels that we're giving away now, and I'm guessing what his machine is going to give as the option for each trade. That's what we're doing. Let me ask you guys this, folks. Is this eye-opening and interesting, or do you find this to be boring? And I'm just curious. To me, this is fascinating. Administrator says incredible, interesting, excellent. That's the feedback I'm getting. I mean, this is pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, and these are, once again, folks, these are on tickers that you gave me at the beginning of the session. This is not something that we just picked in the background and we're going through. These are the stocks that you said based on, and this is what's important, Roger. I asked everybody to pick stocks that they believe, based on your teachings and the platforms that they're using, represent stocks that are tradable. These are not like random.
Yeah, and Steve, yes, it's something that we sell, and we're going to talk about that in about 15, 20 minutes. But we're not there yet. It's something that we launched on Saturday. It's a robot that Kane launched that does some incredible stuff that that matches what I could do with my eye. And you guys I'm not just telling you that. I'm showing it to you literally stock by stock, how good this thing is. All right. Experience, John, by the distance of the ATR, just how Kane does it.
Yep.
So let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see how well this machine let's see how well the machine compares against me, or vice versa.
Vice versa. So the next stock is Deckers, DECK.
Ooh, that's a nice looking stock. Matt, make a note of Decker. That's a nice looking. What folks? What kind of a pattern is this?
A-line.
What kind of a pattern? Yeah, that's right. That's right. They learn. They know. They know. Make a note, Matt. It looks very good. Naples fan, the lifetime version, the VIP version of the machine does any kind of stock. Anything that has a ticker symbol, it can do.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We'll cover that later, folks.
We'll cover that later. I'm very excited about this. Because the stock looks beautiful right now. Whoever picked the stock actually knows how to pick good looking stocks. Okay. I know where my delta would be here, but where's your delta, Kane?
All right, so it is targeting the first, so it's always going to go with the nearest target. So the nearest target is 120. There is one above that, but it's targeting 120.
But it's already at 119.
Yeah, it's only 0.29 ATR away. Let's go with, that's what I would say, but it always targets the closest one. That's the software. So it should target 125 as the next one.
Look where my mouse has been sliding horizontally for the last few seconds.
Yeah.
I know where my levels are, as you guys saw on Friday, right here. I mean, that would be perfect. That would be no brainer right there. Okay, so let's see. 355. We're at 119. So we're like 2 ATR. We're like a little over 2 ATR away. So we're actually right 2 ATRs away. So I would go. Let's see, 119, 125, 355, 7. So we're actually less than 2 ATRs away. I would go right here. I would go. Yeah.
Yep.
Right there. Go right there. It's hard because these are only 3 days apart or like 5 days apart. But I would go somewhere like right here. And I would go somewhere right here, 113, 114.
Yeah. So because the software is just looking at that 120, it didn't give us something for the 125. But
okay.
I mean, based on the algo that I know, you're right there. It would be same expiration for sure. And then let's see.
Right here, 114.
Right at it would be one.
Either that. I don't know what it is for this one. It could be this one. 114.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty good. All right, let's do another one. One that you can easily find that anybody several hundred people now have the software.
Yes. How about, let's go with AVGO, Broadcom.
AVGO, okay. And ATR is right here, folks. For anybody that wants to know where it is, it's right here. You can just see it right there. I'm not hiding the ball, and I don't know what the ATR is. I'm finding it right here, Michael, okay? Ken, we'll see you later, alligator. Have a good one. Have a good one.
See you, Ken.
No, Steve, we're not doing anything. I'm doing it the way I would pick my option, and he's doing it based on the software, and we're seeing if we can come up with the same answer. We're not using the same anything, and we're coming up with the exact same answer. This is what I was trying to tell you, how Kane has a machine that can literally do what it took me many, many decades to figure out. Okay? And we're not just telling you that, we're showing you that by giving you several examples on Friday and giving you several examples today. ATR is the average true range. It's how much the stock moves over the last 10 days on average.
Okay, guys, let's get Roger, turn off the chat.
Yeah. let me turn that off. Yeah, let's do this. This is more important.
Right. AVGO,
you guys can always email me. AVGO. Okay. Where's our level?
370.
370. Okay. This will be easy. It's very close. Yeah, that's less than 1 ATR. So we're gonna go 11 days out, and we're gonna go either 342.50 or 345. September 26th.
Right. It went with 350.
And what did I say?
345, I think you said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it took one major strike against 1.5 strikes against me. It went to the 65 delta, and I went to the 71 delta.
Yep.
Okay. Pretty good. Same expiration, right?
The same expiration. Yep.
So you would have, if you would have listened to me, you would have bought the September 26th 347.50 call, right somewhere right here, 345 call. And if you listen to Kane, you would have bought the September 26th 350 call. Yeah. Big difference, right?
And actually, recommendation number 2 was that 347.5. So that's not. And I can show
there's
you.
a lot of strike. There's a lot of expiration dates, and there's a lot of strike prices here. But I keep going to the sweet spot every time. Yeah. All right, let's do another one.
I'll share my screen real fast if they want to see what it looks like on.
Yeah. That's actually a great idea because I know that some people are going to be like, they got to be cheating. There's no way he could do that. But I am. Yeah. Folks, the question is not whether it's too expensive. You're not focused on the right stuff, Pink Sparkles. Yeah. How much it costs is irrelevant because it's an example. It's a hypothetical. We're not buying that option. We're seeing how close I can come to my comparison. That's the question here. It's not the price of the option, the spread on the option, whether we want to take the option is not what we're trying to solve for today.
No,
so if that's what you're focused,
the tickers came from the people in the room here. So they want to see how are these stocks doing.
Right.
Yeah. And so this is what it looks like on the software. Like right here, you see there's a major level at 370, another at 380. And so it's said to target the 370. It always goes with the closest one with huge amount of gamma. And then right here, it says by the September 20, it says 25, but it means 26, 350 calls. And then it also gives a couple more recommendations. Number 2 is that 347.5.
And that's what I picked. Same expiration. Yep. See Delta 74. That's exactly what I picked.
Yep.
So it literally picked, one strike price. That's really good. Let's put it this way. If you would have gotten with Kane's or mines, you would have ended up in the same place. If you would have you would have ended up exactly in the same place if you took the trade. All right, let's do another one. I'm sure people like this.
Yeah, SYF.
1 second. Let me just share my screen. SYF, you said? Sci-fi. Okay, no problem. What is the... Yeah.
7... It says it's not... Actually didn't come up with a recommendation. I think it's too close.
Okay.
It's too close to
We could just skip it. Go to the next one.
Yeah. Next one would be Levi. Levi.
Ooh, nice looking A-line. Nice A-line. All right. What's my level on this one? Nice looking stock, by the way, folks, in case you want it. And Kane's about to give you a profit on it, a target on it.
It actually did not give a recommendation. I think it's because it's looking at the support rather than the target. So it's showing major support at 22, and then the target would be 24. But because those two levels are so similar, it didn't give a recommendation because it doesn't know if it's going to go down to the support before it goes up or if it's going to go up. So it didn't give a recommendation.
All right. We'll just skip it. We'll go to the next one. Life is not perfect.
Yeah, right. AFRM. AFRM.
Affirm. That's a nice looking stock right there. Real nice looking stock, actually. Let's see something here.
Okay, we definitely have a target here at 90.
All right. All right. Real close. So we're going to go. It's going to be somewhere between the 84 and 82, somewhere right here. This is the sweet spot right here. 82 and 84, September 26th expiration.
Yep, it's September 26th expiration, 83 call.
Ha!
Yeah. And the second one that it picked was 84.
There you go. And I said right here is your sweet spot. This expiration. No, folks, how good is this machine? That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good.
Excellent.
Folks, if you're not seeing this, that's pretty good. 31 years of experience versus Kane's machine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do another one. Let's do another couple. This is too much fun.
Capital One, COF.
COF. All right. What's your level?
1 second. Okay, level is too close. It's too close to where we are.
All right.
Okay.
How about I give you guys one?
How about that? Is there anyone in the YouTube channel that has put some stuff out there? Because I'm not seeing any stocks from there, Raj.
Yeah, they got a couple. CTVA, Palantir.
We already did Palantir, yeah.
And CTVA. Those are the two. And BAC, Palantir, and CTVA. How about we do one for VSAT? Do you have one for VSAT? It's a nice looking stock right now. Real nice looking stock right now.
Okay, let's see. VSAT. And then I can preload the other BAC, PLTR, and CTVA. So let's get VSAT up though. Well, let's do CTVA first. That already came up. And so did BAC.
CTVA, okay? Let's do CTVA.
So CTVA, oh, actually it didn't give a recommendation on this one.
Okay.
Let's go to, I wonder why it should. I'll have the developer look in there. They should have given one right there. All right, so back to VSAT. Also, that's weird. Okay, so it gave general recommendation on this one. So it's targeting 35.
Okay. All the way up here, 35. All right, where are we now? We're at 32.82, so we're about $2.20 away for 35. We're exactly like one ATR away from 5. So I would go. This is easy because it's only monthlies. 32 days out, and I would go right here. I would go 30 calls, October 17th expiration.
Okay, let's see. That's why it didn't give a recommendation, because it doesn't have weeklies. So
okay.
Yeah, so that's why, because it only wants to go out about 14 days. And then,
but there's no weekly.
It's all the way to 32. It says it's,
Yeah, that's why I said I can't. That's what I was saying. I can't really. I don't have a choice. This is going to be easy because there's only 4 days and 32 days. All right. Next one.
SoFi, SOFI.
SoFi. Okay. What you got, Kane?
Okay, loading up.
See, Roger against the machine.
Oh, okay. Now let's see. SoFi, it says we are very close to the target. So
too close. Okay.
Yeah, too close.
All right.
Next one would be Roblox, RBLX.
Okay. Ooh, nice looking chart. I'm telling you, machine, I'm coming for you.
Okay, let's see. Well, it's actually looking for a pullback to the 135 level. Does that make sense?
Not to me technically, but But is that
Yeah,
what it
that does
says?
that. Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah,
Okay.
135. Yep.
All right.
Because it also shows 140 and
Okay.
145.
So I will go, if
But
that's what it shows, then I'm going to go to September 26th puts. I'm just assuming this thing knows what it's doing. September 26th, 11 days out. We're going to go to somewhere right here, 143, 144s. September 26th, one right somewhere right in this zone right here, 43, 44.
yeah, and it didn't pick an exact one, but it did say 10-day minimum expiration and about
Okay.
70 delta. So
Ha.
is that what we got?
Yeah, it's literally
Okay.
right,
Yeah,
right.
right. Okay. Yeah.
144. Yeah, 144 would be
Maybe
70.
that's why. Maybe it couldn't find the delta. Like you're missing a delta information. Maybe that's why I didn't pick
Maybe
something.
let's do another one.
Yeah. And I just want to mention something quickly to the folks here in the room. The terminal that Kane has, basically, it is going to pre-select what the best opportunities are for you. What we're doing here differently is we're taking stocks that you have given us, not the ones that the GEX terminal has suggested, and we're analyzing each one of those. And it can do that for you in a special version of the software, and that's what Kane is doing right now. So what we're doing, you guys gave us the tickers, we're feeding them into the system. Roger's analyzing them, and Kane is analyzing them, and we're looking to see how close the option recommendation is. And so far, I mean, we're 9 out of 10
Yeah.
in that
And in
regard.
the ones where there's no recommendation, it's like if you just randomly pick a stock, it doesn't mean that's the right time to enter, right? So it may or may
Exactly.
not pick
Yeah.
a option. Yeah.
Which will be helpful, for those that want to look and analyze individual stocks. So anyway, Roger, next one, MU.
Oh, okay. Let's try that. MU. Yeah. What's the level, King?
It's spinning at the moment.
All right.
But MU is probably a pretty good example. Like me personally, I wouldn't be trading MU at this particular moment. I'd be
No.
waiting for a pullback. So,
Yes. Yes.
okay, there we go. It says target 160.
Oh, one second. Target 160. Okay. Right here. And we're at 156. So less than 1 ATR. Okay. So I'm going to just go 11 days out, and I'm going to go to a delta of either 150 or 152.50.
Okay, so it chose 145 and as the first choice and 150 as the second choice.
Okay, well, I'm on second. I seem to be getting the second choice pretty good.
Which
That's
means
pretty good. Now, folks, there's a lot of strike price. There's a lot of options here. And do you guys see would you say I'm picking everything within 95th percentile?
Oh yeah, well,
yeah, it's
yeah,
the
again, super
horseshoes and
close.
hand grenades
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
criteria.
I'm definitely in the area. How about we do a couple from YouTube? How about randomly? How about Apple and Baba? How about that?
All right.
Let's do Apple.
Uh, okay.
Nice looking A line there. By the way, I gave you guys a stock this morning, ATCH. It may be on the move. Just FYI. Sorry. Let's go back to Apple. All right.
Okay, Apple, it is targeting 240.
That looks good. I like its target, actually. That's a nice target. That's a nice target. I like it. So let's see. We're at 136. That's $4 away. ATR is 5. That's less than 1 ATR. We're going to go just 10 days out. And we're going to go either 232.50 or 230 for September 26th expiration.
There you go. Number one choice was 230. Number two was 232.50.
Folks, not bad, right? This machine is pretty damn good.
It is. It is excellent. It's outstanding.
Look at that. I mean, the results speak for themselves. All right, let's do one more, Bob. How about Baba, if that's okay with you
Yeah.
guys? Is that cool? Somebody, Raj just posted it, so I'm going to look at it.
Yeah.
Baba.
Baba, it says
Survey
it's
says,
targeting a pullback to 150.
okay, fair enough. That's fine. That could be actually, that makes a lot of sense. I like when the machine makes sense. 150. So right there, 150, right? We're at 158, 150. It's $8 away. That's like 1.5 ATR. Since it's over 1 ATR, it's actually, let's see, 570. Yeah, it's a little bit over. So I'm gonna go a little further. Get right here. And again, I'm gonna look somewhere right in this area. October 3rd expiration, somewhere between 147 and 149, because they all have a delta of near 70.
You're looking at calls.
Oh,
We're
I'm sorry.
trying to
Let
pull
me go
back.
back. Let me. I'm an idiot. Okay, 18 days out, October 3rd expiration, and we're now looking at. Oh, there's no. I don't see the deltas here. Oh, there they are. I'm looking anywhere from 170 to 170, between 170 and 175 on the puts, October 3rd expiration.
Okay. So the software wanted a little more time on this one. So
Oh.
it looked for October 17th, so to the monthlies.
Okay. Wow.
175 put is what it says.
So I got the strike price right, but it asked for a little more time.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's kind of odd. I didn't think it would ask for that much more time. All right.
Yeah,
Let's do.
I'm a
That's
little
kind of
surprised.
weird because that's
Yeah.
not how it's been picking lately. But all right. Fair enough.
We do another one, Raj?
Yeah. Let's do one more.
Oklo, Oklo.
Oh my.
Hmm.
All right. What do you got for me, Kane?
Let me load that up. I was looking at the chart on your screen.
And for the most part, it's picking really good ones. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what it's picking.
No.
Yeah, so this one, it didn't give a recommendation, but if you go into detail, it does say, okay, if you twist my arm, target a pullback onto to 80.
80. Right here. So
Yep.
we're at 91 and it's 80. ATR is 5, so it's a little over 2 ATR. So we're talking we're gonna go a little out here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go out here.
But this one, it actually didn't give an actual recommendation because it is kind of in no man's land at the moment with a large gamma pocket at 100 and then the support all the way down at 80. So we're basically right in the middle of this giant no man's land.
Okay, well, I would go to October 31st, and I would go to yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Well, the volatility is very high on this too.
Yeah.
It doesn't even want to go further. I mean, this is a little wonky because we're going out kind of far. Let's see. Yeah, it just doesn't want to go any further than the one. It just
You
doesn't
should
want to
try
go.
another one?
Yeah, let's do another one.
Okay, HIMS, HIMS.
Okay, perfect. Let's try that one. What do you got, Kane?
All right. It's spinning. So give it just a couple seconds.
Come on, machine. Come on.
Okay, it says target
Excuse me.
60.
60. All right. This will be the last one. 60. Let's see. 60. 60 is right there, right? Right there. And we're right now at 54. It's got a 3, so it's got an ATR of it's about 2, it's a little bit around 2 ATR. So it's right around, I would say,
A little under. It says the software is telling me it's 1.63 ATR away.
oh, 1.6. Okay. All right. All right. 32 days out. 32 days out right here. And somewhere right around 49. I don't know why it's telling me 100 here, but somewhere around 49, 50 calls, somewhere around there. 49 or 50 calls.
There you go. So for top pick was 50, pick number 2 was 49, and then pick number 3 is 48.
Way to go, Raj. Both of you, fantastic. Unbelievable.
Some people still have it in them. Not bad, right?
No,
but the key, but the key, don't overstay your welcome, Matt. It's been a long road. My point here is that folks, if that doesn't show you, so Friday we did the exact same exercise, okay?
Right.
We did exactly the same exercise. And I showed you, literally, exactly how powerful this sucker is at levels. So it can pick levels with an 85% precision that I can, okay? Which is really good. And now you saw how it could do options. Now, there's a lot of strike prices and there's a lot of expiration dates.
Right.
But how many times when everything was clear, when there was no like ambiguity and no monkey business? Matt, can you get me one more? When you get a chance?
Yeah.
Thanks. How many was I right on the dot?
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe
You nailed it.
one.
I mean,
There was one like
Maybe, but even at that one, it was so darn close. Now, hey, Roger, listen, I know we're going to get ready to move into a deeper discussion on the terminal, but there were a couple of questions that came up that I'd like to
Thank you.
pose. The answer may be a little longer, but anyway, people were fascinated with how you were picking the option. Okay, so right off the bat, they were going like, Roger, how are you selecting the expiration date and for the option? And a lot of questions about how are you getting the ATR? How is the ATR being calculated? Because those are things that those were go-to for you. Do you have a straightforward, simple answer for that? Or is that something we maybe want to cover in a different VIP class?
How about this? Why don't we cover it? Thank you, sir. Why don't we cover it tomorrow? And I'll because this is a long class that we're going to have right now for anybody who has not seen the GEX. Why don't you make a note of that and we'll cover it tomorrow, and I'll do an extensive demonstration of ATR, and I'll show you how to use ATR to pick options, which is, by the way that we've been doing it for years. I mean, there's no change there.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was obviously core to your decision process, and then flipping over to what Kane was doing as well. There was obviously agreement in that.
Now keep in mind, I did not care or look or entertain the stock's quality, direction, or anything else. All I cared about was assuming this was a trade that we said we want. And again, I wasn't even looking at the stock. Okay, all I was looking at was what option am I going to pick and what's the ATR. So you got to go with the assumption that every stock we looked at is a stock that I would have liked, but I did not. Okay, so don't assume that I like these stocks. But if you happen to find a stock that was on my watch list, or if you happen to see me say, "Ooh, I really like the stock," the odds are those levels that you got here and the options are actually good ones to take. You know why? Because both me and Kane's computer came up with almost identical answers. So you ever sit there at home and say, I wish I could pick options like Roger can. Hey, that GEX terminal can really be your best friend, because based on what we just saw, it does a pretty good job. Or let's say, hey, I want to be able to pick levels like Roger does. Well, they were about 85% the same according to 500 people here who were putting it in here. So my point is, we're getting to a point where Kane's machine can literally replicate the levels that I would pick. Now, imagine me being available to you around the clock, giving you options and levels. How useful would that be to you? Now, in my opinion, that would probably be the most useful thing in the world. But again, you have to determine that value. But my point was to show you, and I wanted to do a blind test. Maybe I did not know what the results would be. I had no idea if I would make a complete ass of myself or the machine, or if we would be right on target. But I know that Kane and me, we look at options and volatility the same way. So I knew that if he's programmed this machine, there's no way in hell this machine would be able to do anything remotely differently than I would. And by the way, every time it did have a difference, and there weren't that many of them. I mean, we're talking like one strike price. I mean, you're talking the difference between making $700 on a trade or $655. There wasn't the expirations. I think I got like 95% of the expirations right. And again, folks, there's a lot of strike prices. So I was able to get the strike price and the expiration date even more than I was able to get the levels on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty scary. That's a good machine.
That is
Okay.
great.
So I'm not gonna. There's no Michael. There's no options on penny stocks. Don't be silly. All right, now, folks, I'm gonna close the chat. We're gonna get into. Oh God,
And
Michael.
the
why
other
would
thing
you-
is this: we need to
Yeah.
do, if we can, Matt, if you have the link, let's let the YouTube people know that we're about to close YouTube and invite them to come here into the Zoom room.
It's a good idea. Good thinking. You got that, Matt?
No, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear what he just said?
No, I have the muted now. What did you say?
Oh yeah, Matt, if you've got the link, and I'll grab that link from you down the road.
Can you let folks in YouTube know that we're and give them a link and let them know that we're coming to come into the YouTube channel to Zoom room,
Zoom
please?
room.
Did you get that, Matt?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. He's too focused on the news and trading yeah, he's really focused. He's been focused on this trade. The poor guy's been in this trade for 3 to 4 hours now.
He was clean shaven when it started.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Now, folks, I'm going to be very, very clear about this. Please pay very, very close attention.